Welcome to Game Set Smash, where the smash is the moment and the tea is the story. And this week's story, our first Grand Slam champions of the year have been crowned, signaling the next leg in the tennis calendar. Plus, we've set up a relay race smash with a nationally ranked collegiate tennis team you won't want to miss. Let's get this show started. Welcome to Game Set Smash. I'm your host, Leah Davidov, the brains behind and the beauty of this magical show in front of you. And the Australian Open crowned its champions, which means our bad bet of the week came through. What didn't come through, however, is ChatGPT's lackluster Australian Open predictions. In case you missed it, check out our AI Predicts AO episode for a full breakdown. And in case I'm unable to put a little video pop-up screen for that episode, the link is in the description below. In addition to winning the Australian Open, becoming the youngest man to complete a career slam, and having a sportsmanship moment on court with Damon Noor when the Australian was he received a time violation warning when his serve clock ran low. This week, we may have also gotten a first look at Carlos Alcaraz's new logo. It's supposedly going to drop at Roland Garros this year, not that we tennis fans needed another reason to pine for the next slam. And this is the logo in question. Leah likey. Other moments to recap AO as we close this chapter on the first slam of the year. Valentin Vasserot hit one of the coolest returns ever. A moment for it to play out. Coco Gauff smashes racket after losing at the Australian Open, sparking debate about privacy for players. And players defeated in week 1 of the tournament have been taken over the socials documenting life post-AO. I'm looking at you, Zizou Bergs. Bergs is stepping away from the ring light this coming week as he steps in for Davis Cup Qualifiers, though there would be seemingly a lot of content opportunities on site for him. Before I get carried away with the upcoming tournaments of the week, which of course will be at the end of the episode, as you very well know as a subscriber to this wonderful show in front of you, let's check in with field reporter Leah, who's standing live at the College of New Jersey, where the women's Division III tennis program has the longest running conference win streak in the country. Over to you, field reporter Leah.
Thank you, Leah. I'm live at the TCNJ campus, and I'm standing with Harrison and Gabrielle, who make up one of the best campuses on tennis in the country. Specifically, I'm talking about Gabrielle over here, joining this year on a team with the longest running streak in the country. Gabrielle, tell me about what it feels like to join that legacy.
I feel like it's really cool to be a part of something like that, and I think I try to improve every single day. It's simple, don't worry too much about the results, and yeah.
And Harrison, how does it feel to be standing next to someone who is keeping that long-lived streak alive?
I mean, it's pretty cool, and honestly, it's kind of disappointing for us because we watch them win every year, so we've got to kind of pick it up now.
And how does the team looking this year?
We're looking pretty good in the off season now. Lots of drilling. We played at Davis Cup last week, and when we go on the road trip, someone's got to carry my bag because they lost. So
that's
it's
amazing.
Looking good for the season for me at least.
That's wonderful. And so tell me, your coach tells me you have such an interesting background because you grew up in the same neighborhood, same high school, ended up at the same college, but didn't know each other. Can you walk me through how that happened?
All right. So basically, we both come from Ontario in Canada. We both went to Saddlebrook, which is on the hat.
Yes, hat.
And I trained there for 4 years. And I graduated and came here because our coach, shout out Sean McGee, also Alcaraz, he knew coach here, and he's like, he put us in contact, and then I came here, and then 2 years later, coach says, we've got a recruit coming up. She's from Canada, and she also went to your high school, and I don't know if you know her, and I'm like, never heard of her, and it's Gabby.
No,
so.
Yeah, I grew up in Montreal, not Ontario. But same country. Went to Saddlebrook, and then I remember Coach Sean. He was like, "Oh, yeah, come to TCNJ," and I was like, "Okay, cool. Do you know Harrison?" I was like, "No," but yeah.
And the biggest question of the hour: do you guys know each other any better than you did before showing up here?
Yes.
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 It's official, guys. TCNJ brings people together. Tell me, who are you following on the Pro Tour, if at all?
Well, I really like Felix Auger-Aliassime.
How about you?
Me too, because he's from the same place that I grew up in. So let's go, Adi.
What about Chapo? No love for Chapo out
He's
here?
from Ontario, so I'm like,
I'll shout out Chapo
yeah.
for the lefties.
I got Oji Aliassime and Lila. So
Ooh, I like it. I like it. Thank you both for joining. I appreciate your time so much. Any final words, thoughts of the day to send us out?
Like Rick would say, it's a great day to battle out here, even though we're just drilling.
Yeah. Good one.
I like it. I like it. And with that, back to you, Leah.
Thank you, Leah. It is now time for Ad Libs, a fun tennis take on the classic game of Mad Libs, where I can only fill in the blank on wordfinder.com with tennis-associated words. I've selected the story It's About Time, and we'll find out what in the world that means in due time. But first, I must fill in these random blurbs with tennis words. Let's get into it. I see we're starting off with 3 plural nouns in a row, so I'm gonna keep it very simple. Rackets, we'll go to courts, and we'll do balls. I don't know why I said it like that. Number, let's go for 24, Djokovic slams. Another plural noun, let's go for serves. Another noun, doubles, alley. Singular, specifically the one on the ad side. We've got 3 more nouns, my goodness. Let's go with match, service line, and maybe like a singular ace because we don't want to get too greedy about our service game here. Part of the body, tennis elbow. Letter of the alphabet, let's go with A for Australian Open, for Alcaraz, for Elena Rybakina, who took out Arina Sabalenka. Okay, stay with me now. Okay, we've got a plural noun here. I'm gonna take it one step further and do plural proper noun because we've got multiple Zverevs on tour. And you know what? Those Zverevs played many tournaments, so that will be our next plural noun. We've got one more apparently, and thankfully it's the last plural noun of this Mad Lib, or should I say ad lib. You know what? I'm feeling confident about our ability to win titles, plural. We might not be able to make many aces, but we sure can rack up those titles, am I right? I think I'm right. Part of the body, let's go with rotator cuff, another tennis injury. And you know what? We've got some lower back issues out there, so let's go with that. Another number, let's say 19. I'm pretty sure that is how many 1,000 tournaments we have this year, ATP and WTA combined. I believe WTA has one more than ATP. Another adjective. Let's describe our tennis balls, shall we? And add an extra Y for pizzazz. Just kidding, that really bothers me. And one final noun, let's go for tiebreak. Let's go mad, shall we? Let's see what we've put together. Oh my God, I'm so excited. May I present the first ever ad lib story, It's About Time. Thousands of rackets ago, there were calendars that enabled the ancient courts to divide a year into 12 balls, each month into 24 weeks, and each week into 7 serves. At first, people told time by a sun clock, sometimes known as the doubles alley dial. Ultimately, they invented the great timekeeping devices of today, such as the grandfather match, the pocket service line, the alarm ace, and of course, the tennis elbow watch. Children learn about clocks and time almost before they learn their ABAs. They are taught that a day consists of 24 Zverevs, an hour has 60 tournaments, and a minute has 60 titles. By the time they are in kindergarten, they know if the big rotator cuff is at 12 and the little lower back is at 3, that is 19 o'clock. I wish we could continue this fuzzy lesson, but we've run out of tiebreak. That is our ad lib of the week. Comment down below what you would have done differently had you had 70,000 plural nouns to fill in. In the meantime, let's check in with our musical guest of the week.
Here he is again, Zizou, who lost his first round at the Australian Open. Since he's back home, he's showing you how he deals with his upset from AO. The first 4 days, he wasn't allowed to be on court.
Not easy.
But in Zizou's mind, not being on a tennis court doesn't mean no tennis. I caught him on visualizing, breathing, mindfulness, checking stats and rewatching his matches.
Please don't tell my coach.
Next to that, he's been training some post-match celebrations. I know, brah is weird.
We are just about ready to begin the relay race smash, where the men's and women's team will go head-to-head at the College of New Jersey. But first, upcoming tournaments that we will be following along this week include ATP Montpellier 250, where Frenchies Fils, Pericard, and Humbert will be taking on players like Hercox and Griekspoor. We've also got Davis Cup Qualifiers at the end of this week, where of course our socialite Zizou Bergs will be playing on behalf of Belgium. I do just want to point out about Davis Cup that Denmark's team image is this wholesome photo, even though of course Holger Rune is still recovering from his Achilles surgery and will not be participating, but there's just something so magnificent about this being their team photo. I mean, look how happy they are, and they're not even gonna be playing together. We've also got WTA 250 Ostrava, where Bolter, McNally, Parks headlining players. There's also WTA 250 Transylvania Open in Romania, where Potapova is returning to see if she can claim the title for a second year in a row. We've also got one 500 level tournament on the WTA side, live from Abu Dhabi, where players like Ostapenko, Bencic, Badosa, Navarro, Krejcikova, Ayala, Zhang, all of whom are going to be after that precious title. Now that's a whole lot of happening coming straight off of a slam, but it's nothing we can't handle. Let's head over now to field reporter Leah, who's ready to count down this relay race smash.
Welcome back to the TCNJ Tennis Campus. We've got our relay race set up where our competitors today are going to compete in the Ultimate Smash Showdown. Safety first, as always, so the sunglasses will be passed from person to person. Are you ready, competitors? All right, on your mark, get set, go! We're off to an even start here, sunglasses being passed, and the smashing begins. The feathers are coming out. The destruction is legendary. We've got a dart, we've got two darts.
Go back, go, Brett. Up to the 200. Here we go for the...
All right, they're trying again. She's first at the line. Oh my goodness. Wait for it. Oh my goodness. Oh, we've got a near miss. I don't hear you cheering over there. The balloon is falling apart. All right, someone dart it. Someone dart it. Ladies have taken it home. Run it back, bounce back. The guys want to do over, but there's no such thing because we've absolutely destroyed everything.